Hello, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Welcome back to my All Old Rare Coins channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an exciting discovery to share with you, the US Liberty 1 dime coin from 2006, minted in Denver. At first glance, this little coin might seem like just another piece of change, but what if I told you that some rare versions of this dime could be worth a fortune? Stick with me until the end, because you won't believe how much this coin can fetch in today's market. The US dime has a long and fascinating history, and the 2006 Liberty 1 dime is no exception. Officially known as the Roosevelt Dime, this coin has been in circulation since 1946 and was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It features his profile on the obverse side, while the reverse side showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. In 2006, the Denver Mint produced millions of these dimes for everyday use. However, not all coins are created equal. While most of these dimes were used in daily transactions, some were struck with errors or produced in pristine condition, making them highly sought after by collectors. This is where things get interesting, because the right version of this coin can be worth a lot more than just 10 cents. What makes a 2006 Liberty 1 dime so valuable? The answer lies in its condition and any unique minting errors. Coins that have never been used and remain in their original uncirculated state can command much higher prices. Collectors are always looking for dimes that are free from scratches, discoloration, or signs of wear. The highest grade coins, known as mint state or MS coins, can be worth significantly more than their face value, but what really makes certain 2006 dimes stand out are rare minting errors. These errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, and they create unique variations that collectors love. Some possible errors include off-center strikes, double die errors, where the design appears slightly duplicated, missing letters, or even coins struck on the wrong metal planchet. If you come across a dime with one of these rare errors, you might be holding a small fortune in your hand. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of 2006 dimes were minted, only a tiny fraction exist in perfect condition or with rare errors. Over time, most coins suffer from wear and tear, making flawless examples much harder to find. If you happen to have one in pristine condition or with a unique error, its value skyrockets. So, how much could a rare 2006 Liberty 1 dime be worth? If you have one of these special coins in the right condition, it could fetch an incredible $20,000. That's right, something as small as a dime could be worth a fortune. So, if you have a jar of old coins lying around, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden gem among them. Now, we're diving into a fascinating coin that many people overlook, the 1999 US Liberty 1 dime. It may look like just another piece of loose change, but don't be fooled. This small but mighty coin could be worth far more than you'd expect. In fact, if you have the right version, you might be sitting on a coin worth a life-changing amount. Stick around until the end because you won't believe how much this dime can be worth. The US dime has been an essential part of American currency for over 2 centuries, but the Roosevelt dime, which includes the 1999 edition, has been in circulation since 1946. It was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his leadership and contributions, particularly his role in founding the March of Dimes. On the obverse side, you'll find his profile, while the reverse features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols representing liberty, peace, and strength. The 1999 dime was minted in Philadelphia, which is what the P stands for. Millions of these dimes were produced for everyday transactions, making it a common coin in circulation. However, as with any coin, rarity and condition play a huge role in determining its true value. While most of these dimes are only worth their face value, some special versions can fetch an incredible price in the collector's market. What makes certain 1999 dimes so valuable? It all comes down to two things: condition and minting errors. Collectors prize dimes that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning they have never been used, scratched, or worn down. Coins graded as mint state, MS, by professional grading services, especially those rated MS 67 or higher, are much more desirable and valuable. The better the condition, the higher the price, but what truly excites collectors are minting errors. These errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, creating rare and unique variations. Some of the most valuable 1999 P dimes include those with off-center strikes, double die errors, where parts of the design are duplicated, or even dimes struck on the wrong metal planchet. These errors are extremely rare, making them highly sought after by collectors willing to pay big money to own them. Now, let's talk about how rare these valuable dimes really are. With millions of dimes produced in 1999, the vast majority are still worth just 10 cents. However, only a small fraction of them exist in perfect, uncirculated condition. An even smaller number have the rare errors that make them worth serious money. That's why it's always a great idea to check your old coins carefully. You never know what treasure you might find. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a rare 1999 P Liberty 1 dime in perfect condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astounding $31,000. That's right, just one little dime could be worth a small fortune. So, before you spend your spare change, take a closer look at those dimes. You might just have a hidden treasure sitting in your pocket. Next coin found a 1994 P US Liberty 1 dime in your pocket change, you might want to hold on to it. While most dimes are worth just 10 cents, certain rare versions of the 1994 P dime could be worth an unbelievable amount of money. In fact, some lucky collectors have discovered that their ordinary-looking dimes were actually hiding a fortune. Stick around until the end, because you won't believe how much this tiny coin could be worth today. The US dime has a long history, but the Roosevelt Dime, which includes the 1994 P edition, has been in circulation since 1946. It was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of America's most influential leaders. His profile appears on the obverse side of the coin, while the reverse side features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. The 1994 P dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is what the P represents. Millions of these coins were struck that year, making it a common dime in circulation. However, not all dimes are equal in value. Some rare variations, particularly those with unique errors or in perfect condition, are highly sought after by collectors. If you happen to have the right version of this coin, it could be worth a life-changing amount. So, what makes a 1994 P Liberty 1 dime valuable? There are two main factors: condition and minting errors. A coin's condition is extremely important when determining its worth. Coins that are free from scratches, marks, or signs of wear, especially those in mint state, MS, condition, are far more desirable to collectors. The highest graded coins, particularly those graded MS 67 or higher, can command incredible prices, but what truly excites collectors are minting errors. These errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, creating unique and rare variations that collectors love. Some of the most valuable 1994 P dimes include those with off-center strikes, double die errors, where the design appears slightly duplicated, or even dimes struck on the wrong metal planchet. If you come across a dime with one of these rare errors, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of these dimes were minted, only a tiny fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. And an even smaller number have those rare minting errors that make them extremely valuable. This is why checking your coins carefully is so important. You never know when you might find one that's worth way more than its face value. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a rare 1994 P Liberty 1 dime in perfect condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $44,000. That's right, a single dime could be worth a small fortune. So, before you spend your spare change, take a closer look. You never know when you might be holding a hidden treasure. Now, we're diving deep into a hidden gem in the world of rare and valuable coins, the 1984 US Liberty One Dime. It may seem like just another small coin, but don't be fooled. Some rare versions of this dime have sold for an unbelievable amount of money. Could you have one of these valuable coins in your collection? Stick around until the end because you won't believe how much this little dime could be worth today. The Roosevelt Dime has been a key part of American currency since 1946. It was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His face appears on the obverse, front, of the coin, while the reverse, back, features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. This timeless design has remained unchanged for decades, making each year's mintage significant for collectors. In 1984, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these dimes, as indicated by the P mint mark. Because they were mass-produced for everyday use, most of these coins have been heavily circulated and show signs of wear. However, certain rare 1984 P dimes stand out, and collectors are willing to pay a fortune for them. What makes a 1984 P dime so valuable? There are two major factors: condition and minting errors. A coin's condition is one of the most important aspects of its value. Coins that have never been used in transactions, known as uncirculated coins, are highly desirable. The highest graded dimes, especially those classified as mint state, MS 67 or higher, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The closer a coin is to its original, flawless state, the more valuable it becomes, but what truly excites collectors are rare minting errors. Sometimes, during the coin-making process, mistakes occur that create unique variations. These error coins are rare, and collectors are always on the hunt for them. Some of the most valuable errors include double die errors, where parts of the coin's design appear slightly doubled. Off-center strikes, when the coin is struck incorrectly, causing the design to be off-center, missing letters or numbers, a result of weak or incomplete strikes during the minting process. Wrong planchet errors, when a dime is accidentally struck on a different type of metal, making it extremely rare. If you find a 1984 P dime with one of these errors, it could be worth far more than just 10 cents. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of 1984 P dimes were made, only a tiny fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Even fewer have the rare errors that make them highly valuable. This is why checking your old coins carefully is so important. You never know when you might stumble upon a rare treasure, and now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a rare 1984 P Liberty One dime in perfect condition, or even better, one with a unique minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $80,000. That's right, something as small as a dime could be worth a fortune. So, before you spend your spare change, take a closer look. You might just be holding a hidden treasure. Especially, we're diving into an exciting discovery, the 1991 P US Liberty One Dime. At first glance, it may seem like just another dime in your pocket, but certain rare versions of this coin could be worth an absolute fortune. That's right. Some lucky collectors have stumbled upon dimes that turned out to be incredibly valuable. Could you be holding one of these hidden treasures? Stick around until the end, because you won't believe how much this dime could be worth today. The Roosevelt Dime has been a part of American history since 1946. It was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, one of the most influential leaders in U.S. history. His profile appears on the obverse, front, of the coin, while the reverse features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. This design has remained unchanged for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coins in American currency. In 1991, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these dimes, which is indicated by the P mint mark. Because they were mass-produced for everyday transactions, most of them have been used, spent, and exchanged countless times. However, certain rare versions of the 1991 P dime have become highly valuable over the years. If you're lucky enough to find one in the right condition or with a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a gold mine. So, what makes a 1991 P dime valuable? Two key factors determine its worth: condition and minting errors. First, let's talk about condition. Coins that have been in circulation for years tend to develop scratches, nicks, and signs of wear. However, dimes that were never used and remain in near-perfect, uncirculated condition are incredibly valuable. Collectors prize coins that have been graded as mint state, MS, by professional grading services. The highest graded coins, especially those rated MS 67 or higher, can sell for thousands of dollars. If you have a 1991 P dime that looks flawless, it's definitely worth getting it checked out. Now, let's talk about something even more exciting: minting errors. These are mistakes that happen during the coin-making process, creating unique and rare variations that collectors go crazy for. Some of the most valuable 1991 P dime errors include double die errors. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, causing certain features to appear slightly doubled. Off-center strikes, when the coin is misaligned during minting, creating a design that is off-center, missing letters or numbers. Sometimes, due to weak or incomplete strikes, parts of the lettering or numbers are missing. Wrong planchet errors. This happens when a dime is accidentally struck on a different type of metal, making it extremely rare. If you find a 1991 P dime with any of these errors, it could be worth a lot more than just 10 cents. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of 1991 P dimes were made, only a very small number have survived in perfect condition. Even fewer have the rare minting errors that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. That's why checking your old coins carefully is so important. You never know when you might come across a hidden treasure, and now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a rare 1991 P Liberty 1 dime in perfect condition, or even better, one with a unique minting error, it could be worth an astonishing $50,000. That's right, a simple dime could be worth a small fortune. So, before you spend your loose change, take a second look. You never know when you might be holding a valuable piece of history. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.